I've made mention of this in recent days. I'm staying with my parents back in their home state, my home state of Iowa. This is my old bedroom, at least the room itself. The furniture inside the room is not really mine. It's been added since I've left. However, that said, we talk about a lot of new technology that's coming out, and I'm reminded of just how much I have grown addicted to new technology. When I visit home, my parents aren't exactly, well, I wouldn't say they're technophobes, really, just a little behind the times. And in my bedroom, at least my old room, I've got this. It's a... Can you hear that? That's the glass tube. And there's no cable connected to it, no. I control the quality of the signal by moving this metal rod around. That's something called an antenna, which we all know is going to be practically worthless in about a year. Now, this piece of technology was state-of-the-art at the time. It had a port in the front in which you could insert these things called VHS tapes. And I just so happen to have a VHS tape here. Let's see here. It's actually in... I inserted it into the front port. See? This is where all the data sat here on this magnetic strip of tape. We'll insert it here, and it would play back, the information that was on this tape in what they called a VCR. And this VCR, when you get through playing the tape, if you wanted to see that part again, you'd hit the rewind button. But in order to watch the whole tape again, you had to rewind the whole tape. And I haven't seen a VCR since I recorded this video with Kate Botello a few years ago when I was at Tech TV. Yeah, Tech TV, so ahead of its time, we were still producing things on VHS. Anyway, is anybody else in the same position where you have to visit relatives and deal with old technology in your new technology ways? You have to go home and realize that they're still using Netscape 2.11 on Windows 3.11, and then you have to deal with dial-up and Trumpet Windsock, if they even have a computer at all. And then every television in the house has an antenna. That's how you increase the strength of a signal, is by moving the antenna around. And if you're lucky, you've got an earphone jack here in the front. An earphone jack. Not headphones. Earphone jack. Yeah. So, I'm just interested. Am I the only person who has parents who seem to be living 20 years in the past when it comes to technology? Relatives in general? Maybe not just parents. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're living in the past. How do you deal with that? Seriously! How? It's a cathode ray tube! The image itself is actually upside down on the other side of this tube. Come on! So how do you guys deal with old technology when you're forced to deal with old technology? Sounds crazy. Even crazier is that this used to be my bedroom, and I can't believe this is all I have to deal with is... No, that's not a cat. It's the white noise that emanates from the box when I can't get a strong signal to a TV station that's like 4 blocks away. Anyway, my email address is chris@perillo.com, and I happen to be wearing a ball cap here, which I gave to my dad. This is it was given to us by SWAT, who now goes by the name Nuke in the chat room. There's my name embroidered in the back of it. And SWAT, or Nuke, or whatever you're calling yourself now, I'm taking this with me. That is the price my parents pay for forcing me to deal with this and dial-up. Don't let it happen to you. Now, if you're
Yeah.
a
The
geek
sheer fact
who...
that you're asking me about Dirty Raleigh, what a coincidence.
Datalore? Datalore? Apparently Datalore was pressing a button that he shouldn't have been pressing. He's over in Ireland right now, probably dealing with new technology. Datalore? Come in, Datalore. Hang on, maybe I have to move. Maybe there's an antenna in my screen that I have to move here to make his signal get stronger. Anyway, if you'd like to join us in our chat room, I'm streaming this video out usually 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and even when the video's not running, the chat room certainly is, and you're welcome to join us at live.perillo.com.